2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
We're the land of the free and the whole.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The two stars, George and Leonard, fill up the forward slots. Beverly and Williams, the guard tandem. And it's Harrell in at the center, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, at the 2 and the 3, it's Butler and Winslow. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the 1. I like this tonight, Smitty. We have veteran leadership on both teams. When you were a rookie in the NBA, who was your mentor?
You know, Kevin, this is going to surprise you because everybody looks at guys kind of on the court. My mentor was Manute Bol. Really? I played nothing like Manute Bol, but I would tell you, Kevin, he was my mentor. He would grab me by the ear and twist it and tell me what I needed to do as far as a leadership standpoint.
I never would have guessed him, Smitty, never.
Kevin, I walked in with some shorts and a polo shirt in Miami. He grabbed my ear and said, "That's not professional. You better wear a suit." I'm like, Manute, it's 90 degrees. I had to wear a suit every game.
I like that story. It's hauled in by Beverly.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Now here's Dragic. Got a piece of it. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Dragic. Leonard attacking, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Look at the handles by Kawhi Leonard. He has worked on that part of his game. He has his defender on skates.
Dragic the pass to Winslow. He dishes it to Butler. Clock at 6. There's Winslow. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
His jump shot not fluid from deep yet, but Winslow nails that one.
Dragic against Beverly. And it's Miami with the rebound. And here's Dragic. And the rejection by Harrell. They retain possession. Beverly against Dragic for the 3. Rebound by Harrell.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And last season, Montrezl Harrell absolutely came alive for the Clippers.
He's always played with energy, but was more focused and made the most of his chances. You like to see him provide a little more on the glass, but make no mistake, he's a great finisher at the rim.
Here's Butler, following the score by Lou Williams. Butler with the ball. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
If you're defending Jimmy Butler, you got to hit him harder than that.
Williams against Butler. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Shot's good by Williams.
Good interior defense, but Lou Williams not to be intimidated, not to be denied.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration. challenge the lobs at the basket and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And Beverly kicks to Harrell. Pass to George. Fires the three. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And there's never been any question about George's three-point range. He just goes through stretches where he knocks down the three at a ridiculous rate.
Beverly deciding where to go with it. We've got 1:48 left in the first. Rejected by Dragic. The feed to Butler. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Dragic against Beverly. The pass to Leonard. Dishes to Harrell. Winslow against Harrell. And the rejection by Harrell. Beverly for three. They get it again. George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Olynyk. And perhaps the most shocking news of the NBA offseason, Greg, the trade of Paul George. Nobody saw that coming.
Took a ransom of draft picks to get him off the Thunder. Kawhi Leonard recruited him to join him on the Clippers, and Paul obliged by demanding a trade. Came together quickly and caused a major power shift in the West.
And that one misses.
Well, for so much of what Paul George brings to the table, you have to start with his defensive impact. He is one of the top defenders in the league at his position, if not the best.
Landry Shamet's checked in for Lou Williams. And the second free throw, good. You look at George with all he does, Greg, you sometimes forget how good his perimeter defense is.
Well, I mean, his teammates and coaches won't ever forget about the impact he has on that end. Even when George isn't scoring or the shot isn't falling, he is still a monster on the floor just with his defense alone.
Now here's Beverly. After the miss from Goran Dragic, Leonard with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
He was too aggressive. That's already his second foul. We haven't even gotten out of the first quarter.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Shamet. Just 5 on the clock. From deep three-point range, and no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have the confidence. You have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 3. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena. You learn about Jimmy Butler, difficult journey to where he is now. But one thing always got him through.
Basketball, that's that. It always took my mind off everything. It always made me smile. I had no cares in the world when I was shooting.
Boy, you hear that so often, don't you, Greg? Between those lines can be an escape from the outside world.
And in the end, Butler's obsession became his escape. Maybe why he remained so devoted to the game.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. Shamet and George at the 2 and the 3. Ivica Zubac is out there with Jermichael Green, and it's Beverly in at the point.
Well, one thing the Heat have been terrific at the last few years, protecting the rim.
The Heat have taken an old-school approach to the center position, choosing physical intimidators over floor spacers. And when it comes to knocking down shots from the perimeter, for James Johnson, it's all about confidence.
Stolen away. Inside, there's Winslow. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Winslow's got the lead up to 2 now for the Heat. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Beverly against Dragic. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Zubac, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Zubac has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Dragic. Again, the Heat, good for 2.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Passes it to Shamet. Now, here's Green. Offensive rebound. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got 4 points in the quarter.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Jimmy Butler has made several all-star teams, but he remains single-minded in pursuit of his bigger goal. Butler said, "I just want to win a championship. That's all that matters. I didn't do it in high school, didn't do it in college. If I don't win it here, then I'll go to the 50 and over league someday. But I got to win a championship at some stage." Kevin?
I like that attitude. Thank you, D.A.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Winslow against Green. Tries from 10. Off the left rim and out.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Well, Ivica Zubac may not block a lot of shots, but Smitty, he is still a solid defender.
What Zubac does is a great job of challenging players at the rim and provides great help from the weak side. He does rack up a lot of defensive fouls, but hopefully that decreases with time.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Dragic.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now, here's Zubac. Back to Beverly. Goes back up. No good. Now the Heat take it the other way.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Here's Hero. He's covered by Shamet. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That's good from Hero. Steve, we're seeing more and more teams turn to high motion offenses with a lot of passing, a lot of movement. What makes those systems, do you think, successful in today's game?
I think when you're in constant movement, especially with the rules where you can't grab and clutch and touch, it makes it hard for the defenders to keep guys in front of them. And it's hard to switch defensively when you have a team always in motion.
And despite a fair amount of turnover, the Clippers have made the playoffs 7 out of the last 8 years.
I am so surprised. When you lose Chris Paul, Blake Griffin, and DeAndre Jordan, you expect a complete rebuild. But the team stayed competitive throughout, and now they're well positioned into the future.
Here's Dragic. The Clippers getting the bucket. Pass to Hero. Good ball movement here by Miami. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Williams scanning the floor. Here's Shamet. The three-pointer, no good. And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for the Heat. We've got 1:13 left in the second quarter. Hits the three-point bomb.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Shamet finds Williams. 16 feet away. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
And you look at Jimmy Butler. Goes about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
The Heat making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Free throw, no good for Butler. Maybe not the biggest name in free agency, but Jimmy Butler definitely a star player on the market.
A handful of teams were very interested in him, expressed interest in playing for Miami, and got his wish via sign and trade. We'll see if he can make them a contender in the East.
Now here's Dragic. He has 7, wants to get it to Butler, and does. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
Beautiful vision to find the open man. Gorn leading by example.
Williams passes to Shamet. That's in, and the Miami lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Harrell.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Dragic against Leonard. Outside Dragic. From deep. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Heat lead by 3. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, a big first half for you all offensively, but big first half for them, too. Any concern there?
They're still scoring pretty good, so we got to play better defense second half because we don't know if we're going to keep making the shots that we're making right now.
We'll see who can get some stops, Kawhi. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. And I'm Kevin Harlan. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. They never trailed by more than 3 points, and it was neck and neck the entire period. The second quarter was a different story than the first. They played with energy and confidence in building a 3-point lead at the break. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
And over to Shaq. Now your take on the Clippers.
The thing I like was how they were making a conscious effort to work the ball inside. They should do the same in the second half. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Whether running the offense through the post, driving it, doesn't matter. Get to the rim, and the rest will take care of itself.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jimmy Butler, he's really been playing well.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Heat, the backcourt, Dragic and Butler. In the middle, it's Olynyk and Adebayo. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And the dunk by Winslow.
Not the tallest wing you're going to find, but Winslow very explosive.
To the paint, here's Leonard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, you knew that Kawhi Leonard would be a huge name on the free agency market last summer, especially after winning his second Finals MVP.
And Kawhi let the pieces fall before making his decision. Was the last major free agent to choose where he was going to play. Ended up shaking up the NBA in the process by joining the Clippers.
First free throw is good. Smitty, I heard this the other day, letting a player stay in the game after his 6th foul, but granting an extra free throw to the other team. What do you think of that?
Kevin, that's crazy. I mean, no way. I
knew you'd say that. I knew you would say that.
I do summer league games, and I watched this 10 fouls. There's no way we could have had that many fouls when I played. We have to keep it at 6 foul, and you're out.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Butler.
From the 30th pick in the draft to perennial all-star, Jimmy Butler has come a long way in a short period of time.
Both shots good from the stripe.
The Clippers last year, they scored well. Lacked a true superstar, but they were aggressive. Case in point, #1 in the league in free throw attempts.
Now here's Beverly. Here's Leonard. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And 11 points for Kawhi Leonard.
This is what Leonard gives you. Reliable, productive, turns out positive plays.
Here's Dragic. From down in the low post, it goes. Dragic has got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Smitty getting to the line most often for the Clippers last season. Lou Williams and Gallinari.
That combination was fascinating to watch. When you have guys who can score on all three levels and know how to draw fouls, that puts tremendous pressure on the defense. At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Dragic finds Adebayo. The shot's good, and it's a 7-point Heat lead.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Miami grabs the miss.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Here's George. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And I just love the aggressiveness from George, just slicing apart the defense with that terrific ability to penetrate.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. Waiters comes in for Jimmy Butler. A superstar summer, Greg, for the Los Angeles Clippers in Kawhi Leonard and in Paul George. Greg, they have 2 elite wings, great defenders in their prime.
Give them credit, but also Kawhi Leonard pushing the levers behind the scenes. He wanted another superstar to join him in recruiting Paul George, who still had 2 years left on his deal in OKC. Kawhi took unprecedented control of his free agent destiny.
Clippers trail by 4. Williams up on top. He's guarded by Dragic. Williams can't get it to go.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Harrell against Dragic. From the baseline. And too long on the shot.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And there's the pass to Harrell. Here's Beverly. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
When he's not shooting threes, you'll find Patrick Beverly at the rim.
Dragic against Beverly. Now Dragic. He's got 9. Waiters dishes to Dragic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Beverly. No good from Dragic.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
1:57 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Beverly. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Olynyk.
Well, you talk about someone who's an absolute piranha on defense, and that is Patrick Beverly. Gives you no room to get comfortable and is a thorn in his assignment side.
That free throw, no good. And Smitty with Beverly and his defense, it's not like he turns it on or off.
Nope, he's always going full speed on defense. It's been his calling card as a player for years now, and it's what he's made his name on in the NBA.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Miami. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Shamet's checked in. He hits the second from the line.
Patrick Beverly is a tone setter, someone who doesn't back down from anyone. I admire his confidence.
Here's Waiters. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. George double teamed. Here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Leonard kicks to Waiters. Outside Dragic. Back to Waiters. Leonard the pass to Waiters. And here's Dragic. He's covered by Shamet. Knocked loose. Leonard with the steal. Count the basket and the foul. It goes on Dion Waiters.
Strength, body control, and focus. Kawhi showing it all right there.
Many thought the Raptors or Lakers would land Kawhi, but in the end, he came to the Clippers to write his own legacy. Returning to Southern Cal, where he grew up, was a big part of his decision. The big surprise was how Kawhi was out recruiting other stars behind the scenes to join him with the Clippers. And ever since the Big Three era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And for the Heat, the offensive production over the years just hasn't been there consistently.
Let's just look at last season, for instance. 26th in the league in points. They tried to make up for it with a great defense and rebounding. But if you're not explosive offensively these days, it just keeps your opponent in the game.
James Johnson checked in for Myers Leonard. Here's Dragic. 9 points in the game so far. They need this. And the rejection by Leonard.
Strong instincts and positioning. Kawhi read that shot all the way.
No good. That's the first shot for the floor he's missed. 5 for 6. 36 seconds left to play in the third. Kicks it to Waiters. Johnson finds Waiters. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet.
Terrific understanding of how to score the ball. Waiters gets what he wants. Lights out.
Here's Shamet. Traps in the tray. Shamet's got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles.
That was a great pass once the double team came over. He hit the wide open man perfectly.
And here's Dragic. From deep three-point range, and that shot was up in time but doesn't go in.
And that's why he's one of the best two-way wings out there. George will lock you down on D, and it takes a very special effort to get off a clean shot against him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top. They're up by 5. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Heat trail by 5. So for the Clippers right now, Shamet and Leonard are on the wing. Green is out there with Harrell, and it's Beverly in at the point. Dragic banked in off the glass.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
The direction this game is headed is going to come down to a couple key buckets by either team.
Now here's Harrell. Shamet with it. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Dragic against Leonard. Dragic left side. Here's Butler. Poked away. Shamet with the steal. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Beverly wide open. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Butler on the way. He's covered by Shamet. And so Miami again turning it over. Clippers leading by 8. Now here's Beverly. Good, nice job down low.
Explosive first step off the bounce. Beverly has the speed to do this.
Outside Dragic. That's tipped. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Floats it up for Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love the eye contact by Jimmy Butler and his teammate before he rolls up that alley-oop.
Shamet the pass to Harrell. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Beverly dishes to Harrell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
The first one falls. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Winslow's checked in for Johnson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Lou Williams is checked in for JaMychal Green. And both free throws good for Harrell.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Dragic kicks to Winslow. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, you'll never see Winslow shy away from physical play. In fact, more often than not, he initiates it.
Harrell finds Shamet, and looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's just his first turnover of the night. What a steady, efficient game he's played thus far.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Butler up top. He's guarded by Williams. And the rejection by Harrell. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Harrell's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Beverly. Leonard looking around. Shot clock at 5. Shots good by Williams.
I mean, a great look by Kawhi. Aware of what the defense is trying to do. Understands the spacing.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Butler. Jones trying to get open. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
And the Clippers call time here. moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. Man, that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He's really seemed to feed off the hostile environment he's been faced with tonight. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told them this is a game of runs. It's a game of momentum. We may have the lead now, but I'm telling you guys, it can evaporate in a hurry. Let's close this thing out. Kevin?
Now here's Williams. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. And that'll be his third foul so far. .146 left here in the fourth quarter. Out to the right wing. Beverly for three. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Butler against Williams. Butler feeling out a bit. 5 to shoot. There's Winslow. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Beverly, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Goran Dragic.
When defending Patrick Beverly, it's hard to match his level of energy and activity.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 9. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Miami's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting.
That was good defense, but better offense by Goran Dragic, shooting with a hand in his face.
Now here's Beverly. Now Harrell passes to Beverly. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Williams. Shoots over Olynyk. Los Angeles with another miss. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Butler. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Gigantic bucket from Butler. Closed the door on that shot.
And he commits the intentional foul. The first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. Second-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. Timeout called, the Heat. They're behind by 6. 24 seconds left in the game. against Dragic. Over Beverly. No good from Dragic. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for the Clippers, Patrick Beverly. At the line for 2.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Miami. They're trailing by 8. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
I just think they have to focus on the moment. Don't worry about the score. Worry about executing the next play.
A 3 from Leonard. Kicks it to Waiters. But they'll get another chance. Robinson misses. So the Clippers with the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Paul. Congrats on the win. Where's your team's attitude right now?
Continue to, play together, and we can just stick to that. Keep working, staying confident, keep defending, and knocking shots down. We'll be all right.
Looked like it all came together tonight, Paul. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.